So some questions this morning as people are working on the 3.3 worksheet. I went back to the lesson and just to kind of reiterate some things on the rule of 78 for your unearned interest. F in the formula here is the finance charge that you would pay if you had paid all of your payments on the loan. So the 1,852 in our example in the book was if we would have paid all of our 48 payments, right, on the car that was in the example, all 48 payments, we would have paid 1,852 over the life of the loan. So on the worksheet, you need to do the same. You need to figure out all of the payments on that. And also on the worksheet, I wanted to bring up that he said we were buying a Bugatti, but you can see that we're not buying a Bugatti. It's a 2018 Honda. So that was kind of a goof up there. But don't forget also when you're finding your monthly payments, so you have to take into account your down payment of $2,000. Another thing I want to make sure I'm interested as I'm helping the student with this is when you pay the loan in full on the 30th month, you still had the 30th month payment, right? You have that month's payment plus the 30 months you have left. So you really have 31 payments remaining. The way they explain that though is not, yeah. So you're paying your payment on the 30th month. So you still have interest for that 30th month that you have to pay. So let's see here. It's kind of quirky how the way they teach it now is different than how we wrote this worksheet. I'm going to be kind of flexible on grading on that because of the way it's worded. So you can either think of it as you have 30 months that you're not paying interest on, or you can think of it as you have 31 months that you're not paying interest on. I will kind of give credit for that either way. Any other questions there, Stephen, on that one?
For the ending of B, if I finally got it right, is it 1,324.77?
Not quite. Let's look at something real quick. Just
okay. Yeah. Okay. So like the number of days between transactions, it's like if it's December 1st and December 5th, it's not 5 days, it'd be 4 days, right?
Well, it would be, so first we have to start with what is your balance on December 1st?
Right.
Which is what
yeah.
The 1302.63, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was that balance there on the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and then the 5th, we made purchases. So we had a new balance, or we made a payment. So we had a new balance, right?
Right.
So it was that for 4 days.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of quirky.
It makes sense though.
Also remember from the video I made for the lesson, when you go to do the worksheet here, if you put your balance in X1 and your number of days at that balance in Y1, this multiplication you can do for yourself in making a third column and make the X1 star Y1. And then to get the total down here, you can just type total in Desmos. On another line, type total X1 star Y1, and it gives you the total. And then to get the average daily balance, you can take that total and just divide by the number of days in your month. So you can really let Desmos help you be more efficient, because we're going to use some of these techniques about multiplying columns and such when we get to unit 4. It's going to help us be more efficient.